Hey folks. Yeah, so I got a couple of deliveries here the other day. These are for various jobs that I want to do. That we want to do on both the red and the green vans. So yeah, just kind of replacement parts mainly and tools. From Got some parts from Just Kampers and some various other bits and pieces just randomly off Amazon. Um, so I'll start with this is a 46 mil impact socket for removing bolts like drive shaft bolts, which are there. It's probably the biggest nut you'd find on a van. So yeah, we'll need one of those for getting the hubs and things off. Now what we got in here. This is what I think will be a very useful tool. This is it's essentially a big gear puller. There's, find quite a few of these online of various types, but it's essentially for pulling off a brake drum. Oh, comes with them so carrying case. That is neat. And it's good when you actually get a case with these things, so they're not just kind of lying around, or you have to find a crate or something to put them into. Yeah. Brake drum extractor. Yeah, this is a serious piece of kit here. Yeah, so we've got a bunch of got these forks basically, which attach onto this kind of circular piece here, and what they do is you screw the other end down onto the drum you're trying to pull off, and then you put this little threaded bar through, and it pushes against the solid part of the drum, and basically pulls it away off the brake shoes. So that's very handy because we have we want to kind of check out the brakes and disassemble the brakes on the green van, and those brake shoes are not going anywhere. They're very heavily rusted on, so I think we're definitely going to need this tool at some point. So yeah, now on to this is the delivery from Just Kampers. So quite a lot of stuff in here. Just small bits and pieces, but all useful stuff nonetheless. It was you get something from Just Kampers, you get a packet of Haribo with it. Nice little touch. Yeah, so the first thing out of the box is a heater cable. So the way one of the components in the heating system on air-cooled VWs is there's large flaps and heat exchangers which are controlled by levers on the dashboard, and there's cables which essentially run the entire length of the van, and after 40 years or so they often snap, so you need replacement ones. So that's one of these here. I'm not sure which. I think this is for an older type of one. So the cables did change a bit on the bay window vans between the late 60s and the mid 70s. So there's different types, and there's different ones for like left-hand drive ones and right-hand drive ones as well. There's another cable. So we've got about 4 of these because we're gonna do cables on both the vans, and we've got 2 flaps on either side of each van. So packing paper. This is a Headlight Rim. The one I have on the red van, one of them is cracked, so we've got a new one there. They're plastic, so they're not the most amazing quality, but like yeah, they will last as long as you don't put too much pressure on the screws here that they can crack. So something to watch out for when we're putting that one on. These are seals for rear lights on an early bay window. I think the splitty vans use the same type of lights as well. I actually preferred the design of the earlier bays. It kind of harkened back a bit more to the splitties. It was a nicer sort of. They made them a bit more boxy in the later ones, I thought. Here, brake pads. Yeah, so we're gonna do. We are gonna do a bit of a brake job on our vans. So these guys here, a couple of brake pads for the front. We got in bay windows, it's discs at the front and drums at the rear. On most of them anyway. A new set of rear lights. This is again for an early bay, so you can kind of see how the seals would work there. We don't have any rear light lenses on the green van, so yeah, we definitely need those. These are more seals. I'm not sure exactly what they're for. Some kind of O-rings. I think they might be for the lights actually to go behind them, maybe on the other side. It's another light lens seal. This is a huge amount of random stuff in here. These are front headlight seals. This is a oh yeah, these are boots that go at the end of the heater cables, so they slip over the end and just protect them from water and stuff. This is a wheel nut. I'm missing a wheel nut, or I'm actually missing a few wheel nuts. Yeah, there's some plastic washers here, which I'm not sure what they're for. They're all loose, so anyway, I have all this on a kind of a manifest, so I'll figure it out. Got some other kind of screws here. Random screws. I think they're headlight screws. They certainly look like that. You know, those kind of machine screw type ones. Bulbs. These are, stop and tail light bulbs. Because we're always good to have a spare few of those in stock. And there's a big bag of stuff here. This is disc brake grease, copper grease to stop squeaks on your disc brakes. These are indicator seals for an early bay. Again, so, the early bays, the indicators are down at the bottom near the bumper. On the later ones, they're more square rather than this rectangular shape. I think they with the newer ones, I think they moved them up on the front for safety reasons, because the indicators were probably a little bit down too low for people to see, so I might have had to do that. You know, sometimes there's these redesigns of things that are kind of pushed by, legislation in various countries and stuff. This is it's a new wiper spindle. Yeah, we're gonna have to change out one of the wiper spindles on the red van. It's stripped its threads, so we're gonna put a new one in there, which will be fun. This is a Gearbox oil drain plug, because our one is very beaten up. The hex shape has kind of been beaten out of it, so we need we need to try and get the old one out and put this new one in. Gearbox oil drain plug, Beetle 1946 to 1998. That's a part that works on a huge range of vehicles. these are the clamps for these heater cables where they go into the dashboard. Ah yes, this is something I've been wanting to get for a while. This is a new a number plate light, because our one is, the lens is all cracked on the one on the red van, so we need to put a new one in. Got more boots for the heater cables. Got myself another fuel filter because, you know, you can never have too many of them. What is this? Something from Fabi Bilstein. And yeah, an indicator relay. I think that's for the green van. More heater clamps. Various fuses. This is I think these are an entirely replacement fuse kit for VW bays. This is a band clamp. This goes onto where the heat exchangers join some flexible or join the exhaust as the fresh air kind of comes out down from the engine. So yeah, this sort of clamps them onto the heat exchangers, clamps those pipes on. Yet more heater cable clamps. Oh yes, I got another one of these magnetic rings for the Protronics igniter because yeah, the other one decided to throw all its magnets out everywhere. So yeah, just got a spare one of them. These are more bulbs. Yeah, they're kind of smallish bulbs. Not sure what they're for. Yet more fuses, and more heater cable clamps. This is this tiny little C clamp here. Is, you probably can't even see it. It's for that's for the Wiper Spindle. It's another C clamp. Another fuel filter. Ah yes, levers for the dashboard. These are heater levers. So these are what pull those cables back and forth and open and close the flaps. So we're missing a couple of them in the red van, so I got some replacements. A random rubber seal for something. I'm sure I'll figure out what it is. This is a bulb for these are bulbs for the indicator, or not the indicator, sorry, the number plate light. Yeah. There's probably some more things in here. Yes, yet more bulbs. And or tiny bits of plastic and rubber seals to lose. Yeah, I think that's everything in the box. Did anything fell out here? Yes, it did. Another one of those washers. Yeah, that's it. It's a lot of little things there, and it's going to keep us busy for a while with different jobs. But yeah, I'm keen to kind of get playing around with some of these things and get them fitted onto the van, and certainly like restore stuff like the heating system, which hasn't really functioned properly on the red van, you know, since we've had it really. So I'm keen to get things like that working and just, yeah, you know, spruce it up and restore some of the things that used to work on it. So yeah, that's it. Thanks again for watching, and hope to see you in another video.